All right, welcome to Around the Globe. We are your hosts. I'm Olivia.
I'm Dominique.
I'm Logan.
And I'm Wyatt.
And we will be taking you through our show today. Since it's our pilot first episode, we thought we'd give you some information about the show. So Around the Globe is an hour-long variety show where we talk about everything from movies to sports to the paranormal to festivals. Each week, we're going to have a different host introduced, the country for the week, and the focus of our show. So buckle up, because this week we are flying to the USA. We're going to go for a quick music break, and when we get back, we're going to talk about the tourist trivia and start with our first segment, which is film. So stay tuned. Welcome back to Around the Globe. I'm Olivia, and today I'm the overall host for America. So let's get started with some tour guide trivia, and feel free to chime in.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so for population of America as of July 2025, America is home to 347,382,052 people. And
Wow.
that's as of July, so I can't imagine it's anywhere near the same.
Oh yeah, that's insane.
Talking now in September. It's located in the middle of North America between Mexico and Canada. Its main or primary language is English. Some major cities include Seattle, Washington, D.C., New York, Chicago, Las Vegas. Have any of you ever been to any of those cities?
I lived in New York.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
What part?
I lived in upstate, and then I would visit New York City all the time.
Awesome.
Wow, okay.
I heard it's
Resident
very
New York.
beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too. I've heard it's
Upstate, I
good.
heard it's
I've
really
actually
nice.
visited
Yeah.
New York once.
Good to know. We have some resident New Yorks. That's awesome. All right. And then some major landmarks include the Statue of Liberty, which I'm sure all of us are familiar
Yeah,
with,
exactly.
the Golden Gate Bridge, Empire State Building, and Mount Rushmore. And then finally, a couple famous people from Top 100 Famous People of America.org. I couldn't see these people being in a room together, but, brace for it. Barack Obama, Justin Timberlake, Taylor Swift, Martin Luther King Jr., and Johnny Depp. So
Nice.
if that wasn't a mixed basket already, those are a couple notable names from the last 10 years or so. So with that out of the way, we are going to take another quick music break after, introducing America. And then when we jump back in, we're going to get into our first segment, which is Film with Logan. So stay tuned, and we'll see you after this break.
tie-dye. Wonder where this fairy came from. She's from heaven. Heart size of the Amazon, hand mystical, magical, beautiful queen of the night. Ooh, Shiva by her side. I know that's right. Ah, look out, make way, tear it up. Don't play, cut it off, grow back, throw it back. Oh, in the stands, tell me who can send it like that. Ooh, who's gonna stop me from giving my all? No way. Pull on my heartstrings and answer the call. Okay. Sun rise up, then she taking it down. Electrified, I'ma keep her around. Fantana, 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 Fantana,
All right, for the film holics, or should I say freaks of film holics, we have 3 movie locations. And these 3 movie locations are from the American generation, or should I say from the top American movies ever made. The first one is The Godfather. The Godfather is a really important movie. It's actually debated to be the #1 movie of all time. And for this, I say the film locations are from New York and Long Island, Old St. Patrick's Cathedral, Carleone Mansion, Longfellow Avenue, Staten Island, Michelle Field, also located in Long Island, Garden City, St. Regis Hotel, which is located in Midtown Manhattan, Hotel St. George, which is in Brooklyn Heights, and in New Jersey, you have Liberty State Park, Freedom Way, Jersey City. You also have one in California, which is Beverly Hills Estate. And in Sicily, Italy, you have scenes that were set when Michael would visit there in the movie.
Wow.
I love The Godfather. That's one of my top 3 movies.
Wow, top
It's
3.
Yeah, it's a great movie. Have you guys seen
Awesome.
it?
I haven't personally. I need
I
to
have
see
seen
it.
it.
I have not seen it.
It's like one of those old mafia type
Yeah.
movies. Pretty cool.
That's good. I didn't realize how much was filmed in America, actually. That's
Yeah.
We
really
should get together
interesting.
and watch the trilogy, you know. It's
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
okay. So for the second one, we have The Karate Kid. Yes, The Karate Kid, as you know, was filmed almost entirely, not just in the United States, but in California specifically.
Wow.
Awesome.
Okay. You have also look in the beginning movie, you have some shots in New Jersey, but those are insignificant compared to the big bangers in California, such as Rosita, Woodland Hills, Malibu, Los Angeles, Norwalk, and last one is Chatsworth. Now, Norwalk specifically might ring some bells, golf and stuff. That's where it was in Norwalk. Yeah, and for the film location.
Got you.
Anything
No,
That's cool.
that's another great movie,
Okay.
honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for the drum roll, please? You have Rocky. And
Great
Rocky,
movie.
the first location we're going to be talking about is Adrian's Pet Shop, where, the tropical fish, it was located near the gym in Philadelphia that Rocky trained at.
Oh.
And speaking of gym, you have Mighty Mick's Gym, where the interior was filmed at the main street in Los Angeles.
Cool.
But however, here's a fun fact though. The exterior was always located in Philadelphia.
Wow.
Okay? Every time it was the exterior was, So for Rocky's apartment, it was actually located on 1818 East Tusculum Street. Yes, Tusculum Street at Kennington, North Philadelphia. You also have the Philadelphia Museum of Art, which I might have visited. I'm not sure.
Mm.
I'm sure it's a good place.
Yeah.
But most importantly, here's the thing that where it happened. What I mean by when it happened is the Rocky Steps, where he's running up the steps and he does the famous,
scene.
Mm.
yes, where he runs to the top.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the interesting part. the Pat's King of Steaks, which is actually a famous cheesesteak shop, was actually located also in 1237 South Passaic Avenue. It was featured in the film. We're not sure why it was featured, but I'm sure it's an important place in the movie.
Got you.
Now, for the Italian market, which was also in Rocky, it was South Philadelphia's vibrant market where Rocky would train, where it was. I'm pretty sure what they're talking about is when he was punching the meat bags.
Right.
Got you.
And that's also where I'm pretty sure there was also a scene where Apollo Creed was not paying attention when Rocky was on the news at the gym, or like in this case, punching the meat bag.
Right.
Now, before we transition to paranormal, what is one thing that y'all would love to see in American media nowadays?
I would love for them to bring out that old style, like Rocky.
Yeah.
You know, the cool locations. Bring that back. I think that looks super cool visually.
Yeah, I totally agree. I'm a big fan of Ridley Scott movies, and I think the big gladiator scenes, the big group Lawrence of Arabia type hundreds of cast members scenes I think are so fantastic.
Right.
I was gonna mention the steps for Rocky. I've actually been to those steps before. They are super, super cool.
How was it?
It was incredible. There's a statue there of Rocky, and it is
sick.
it's super cool. And there's always people down there. So definitely make it out there if you can, because it's a fantastic place to go.
That's so cool.
Any thoughts, Wyatt?
And then for me, the thing that I wish that they would bring back is bring more attention to the low budget movies, because I think they're very underrated, and
Yeah, definitely.
there's some hidden gems out there. So I wish that they had more attention to them.
100% agree. Yeah.
I feel like the smaller filmmakers, pay attention to those details.
Independence.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, independent cinema is a lot more important than people think, because you have all these people who put time, talent, and effort, and have limited budgets, limited time, and maybe not time, but they have a lot of times they have limited money.
Right.
And they're putting their hearts, souls, minds, and spirit into these films.
Exactly.
Yeah, agreed. Fantastic segment. Thank you, Logan.
Moving on to paranormal.
All right, let's go.
I'm your host, Dominique, and this is a segment where we talk about everything spooky stories, to conspiracy theories. This week we're talking about the United States, and we're talking about the United States folklore, the Bell Witch haunting, which was located in Adams, Tennessee in 1817. So
Ooh.
quite a while ago. This is an older case, but it is the most documented case of a haunting, which is pretty cool. You know, it was a long time ago, but you know, they documented this, even made a movie out of this. So
Right,
which is
yeah.
pretty crazy.
Blair Witch Project, fantastic
Yes,
movie.
Exactly. I haven't watched it. I'm not big on scary movies, but
No worries.
still,
It's a good one.
It's a very famous haunting. So this all started when the Bell family bought what seemed to be a normal farmhouse in 1817. Everything was fine. After a decade, the family started to experience, you know, thumps on the walls, scratching, creaking. You know, kind of seems normal at first, but this started to escalate. The family started to feel violence.
Oh, geez.
This targeted mostly the daughter and the father, which was kind of crazy. They experienced a lot of violence, and so it just escalated. You know, for me, like, I wouldn't even deal with the creaking. As soon as I hear creaking, that would be like, I wouldn't even deal with it, which is insane. They dealt with this for 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah,
Could you
that's
imagine?
crazy.
It might take more than creaking to scare me. I'm not
Really?
Yeah. No, I think I'd be out of there. I'm with you.
If there's no explanation, I'm out of there. But yeah, they were being pulled out of bed. They were being pinched. So that's not no like small thing.
Yeah,
These are,
no.
you know, big acts that were being targeted. With the family was being targeted. And the violence was centered with Betsy, the daughter, and John Bell. So John Bell, the father, eventually died because of all like the harassment of this entity, which is, you know, it's sad. It's actually really scary.
Yeah.
And well, now fast forward to today, the property owners offered tours of a replica of the house for $20. It is a replica, but they do have like actual furniture from the home. So it's like you kind of have that sense, like, you know, it's actually, you're actually there, which is insane.
Yeah.
How would you guys go visit that place for $20?
Honestly, I don't know. I think that's, you know, maybe a little bit outside my comfort zone personally. Have there been like spooky things that have happened at the house, the restoration of the house?
Yeah, so visitors actually say they witnessed funky things moving. When they take pictures, there's orbs around them. So like, you know, something's there. You know, something's like scary. But yeah, I don't know if I would visit that place for $20. So the most popular time is in October, obviously spooky season, and so, you know, a lot of people are happy to go. I don't think I'd be so happy to go.
I don't know about spending $20, but I tell you what, if it was like something like $1 or $5, well, you know, people will probably do it. You know, they gotta make money somehow. I understand it.
No, that's fair. I think, you know, depending on the attractions and things that they offer at the house, $20 could be a reasonable price.
Right.
Are you guys like big horror fans? I want to get like a scale on.
I am a huge horror paranormal fan.
Got you.
I'm huge. So I would go visit the the Bell Witch house.
Jeez, I don't know.
Man, you might have to go on your own.
Exactly.
Well,
yeah.
on a scale of 0 to 10, I'm like a 0 for horror. I just can't do it for medical reasons.
Gotcha.
Okay, yeah. See, I'm doing the segment and I'm like the biggest scaredy cat, but I love talking about it and hearing these stories, because like this is the stuff that actually happens to people. You know, it's pretty scary.
That's a good contrast to have, to be fair. I think that's awesome. I was gonna ask, like, what happens at the restoration of the house? Like, do you just get to walk around it?
Yeah, so it's a tour. So like you visit the
okay.
rooms, you visit where all of this stuff happened. You can take pictures. They offer tours for, you know, the $20. So I think it's pretty neat. You know, it's not the actual house, it's a replica, but you're on the property where all this happened. So you know, you're gonna feel something.
Definitely, yeah. That's super spooky.
Have you guys lived any paranormal experiences?
Oh, I don't know. I used to live in Jersey, and we were convinced that like one of the light fixtures was possessed because it would go off at random times, but that might just be, you know, Jersey charm, you know.
Exactly.
So I don't know. What about you guys?
I do have one thing. There were one time at a camping location, and there was a bunch of, they might have been fake. You might have wore costumes and made a light illuminate on them. You never know.
Yeah.
However, there was a lot of ghosts.
Yeah.
Like running around, jumping, dancing in the forest. And I remember this because I can't remember, the Boy Scouts, Club Scouts. Anyways, it was me and my father. We were there, and all these people would be just running around, and then I'm like, this is great. For a few years after that, I was thinking, well, was that real? And then
Yeah.
I forgot about it, and here I am today remembering it.
Yeah, it might have been.
Well, I'm pretty sure it was like, because there are ways that you can literally, and I'm telling you, you can fake anything. Especially AI.
Exactly.
Well,
so.
AI didn't was as prevalent back then.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you never know.
All you need is some light, like blue light,
Mm-hmm.
a white costume, like a full bodysuit from head to toe, and that's it. You
Exactly.
get a bunch of those.
Then
Get a bunch
you
of those
scare
people. That's
people.
it.
We have a
Exactly.
skeptic.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I am a skeptic.
Well, yeah, that
Alright.
was this week's spooky story. But now we're going to head to Courtside Chats with Wyatt, so stay tuned.
Awesome.
And welcome to Courtside Chats. I'm your host, Wyatt, and today we got 3 topics we're going to be going over. The first topic is the number 1 overall pick in the 2024 WNBA draft. Caitlin Clark for the Indiana Fever is the newest signature athlete for Nike. So what that means is she'll get her own appeal, like her own merch. She'll have her own logo. She'll have her own signature sneaker, which is a big moment for like the WNBA in general because there's more eyes on the product, and this just puts more eyes on the product. And
True.
So I would expect more and more WNBA athletes to get more like deals like this from other various brands like Adidas, Under Armour, Puma. Because it's only gonna get better from here.
Right. Yeah.
So then my second is it was a great weekend for Tampa fans. South Florida beat UF in the college football game 18-16.
Wow.
South Florida is ranked for the first time in almost 8 years.
Whoa.
They are number 18th in the country, and they're 2-0, and everyone is really excited for them, and they are being talked about being a underdog for the playoffs.
Look at that. That's so
Wow,
great.
yeah, because
That's great for them.
they've not had a good streak recently, have they?
Yeah, they have not. And then also, if you're a Buccaneers fan, they beat the Falcons on Sunday, 23-20.
Wow.
And so it's just been a great weekend for Tampa fans.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
And then my last, you've probably heard this all over either social media or news outlets, but the famous pop star Taylor Swift is getting engaged to NFL star Travis Kelce.
Wow, congratulations to
yeah.
them.
Yeah.
What a huge couple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they've been together for a while. Taylor will always go to Travis Kelce's games, and she's always there for him. So this is a big moment for not only Swifties but for NFL fans,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
this is a great moment for Taylor and Travis to finally make it public that we want to spend the rest of our lives together, and it's also good for business as well. So.
Yeah.
That's two huge worlds colliding.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
If you think about it, like the fan base for each one of them is insane.
Yeah, it's
Definitely.
going to be pretty insane. So when they have their wedding, it's going to be
That's gonna be a
Huge.
holiday.
Yeah.
it's gonna be
insane.
they'll probably make it a national holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's it for Courtside Chats. Up next we'll have Jubilee Junctions by Olivia.
All right. Welcome back to Around the Globe. We're live at Hawk Radio right now at the Ybor City campus. Having a great time. Good weather right now. It might be different. I know there might have been a power out earlier today, but good weather I think so far we're having. Anyway, welcome to Jubilee Junction. I'm your host, Olivia. And this is a segment all about festivals, events, and holiday extravaganzas that make each country special and unique. So today, since we're talking about America, I'm going to share with you my top 3 American festivals that you can't afford to miss. So coming in at number 3, we have Sundance Film Festival. Located in Park City, Utah, Sundance is an annual festival hosted from January 22nd to February 1st, this coming year, 2026. Described directly from the official website as the ultimate gathering of original storytellers and audiences seeking new voices and fresh perspectives, this festival includes everything from short films to documentaries to panel discussions and more. So if you yourself or you know anyone who is a film lover in any capacity, Sundance is a must-see festival. I've personally been to Park City, Utah. Park City, Utah is a beautiful, beautiful city. There's a lot of fantastic architecture and places to see, places to go. So if you're in Park City in January, February, you know, it's definitely a place to hit. And if you're thinking to yourself, you know, oh, I wish I could go right now, right? I want to be involved, as I am, right? I'm always like, oh, what festivals are going on? Don't worry. The Sundance Collab website features round-year events, both virtual and in person, that you can attend. So you can sign up on that website, or you can sign up to volunteer for Sundance 2026 by sending an email to volunteers@sundance.org.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome that they give options.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think like I said, as someone who's always trying to be at festivals, it's nice to like have those options that are, you know, happening all year to kind of hype you up for that festival.
Exactly.
So
That's super cool.
I agree. I think that's super exciting. So number 2 then, Coachella, right? Of
Yes,
course,
of course.
we have to talk about Coachella. It's not a festival list without Coachella, obviously. So located and hosted in Indio, California from April 10th. There's 2 weekends, so I should specify. The first weekend is April 10th through the 12th, and then the next is the 17th through the 19th of 2026. Coachella is one of the world's biggest and most well-known music festivals. I mean, I'm sure all my hosts have heard of it beforehand. It is, but it's beyond like listening to music, right? It is listening to major music artists, of course, but it also offers art opportunities, 5K runs, shopping, team games, exotic foods and drinks, photo booth discussion panels, and then so much more on top of that I can't even list.
Wow.
For general admission, right, if you're trying to get a general admission ticket for weekend 1, the tickets start at $600.
Oh, geez.
And then weekend 2 is $550, so you can get that, you know, nice $50 discount, I suppose. And then if on top of that, if you want to get, you can get VIP tickets, which cost upwards of $1,000, and then backstage passes, on-site camping, shuttle passes, so many add-ons that you can get to make the stay more comfortable and more interesting. If nothing else, personally, and I'd love to get your thoughts on this, I think it's a great like opportunity to meet like-minded listeners and to listen to great music. But do you guys think it's really worth it to spend $600?
Absolutely not.
Why is that? Give us your thoughts.
First of all, there's so many things you can spend $600 on.
Mm-hmm.
First thing is your rent.
Yeah.
Second thing is your groceries. I mean, we could just go on and on and on. There's no point. Okay, $600 to go to a festival or whatever is ridiculous. You could literally go view a festival for free if
That's
you got
true.
Okay, you have to understand what these people, they want your money. They don't care. Sometimes they do, but nowadays, people like them, they don't care about you other than they want your money. That's it.
Yeah, I understand your perspective. I've seen videos where people complain about like the shower situation there.
I've seen that
too.
too.
Camping, like it's not all that nice. Like it's really hot. The food, like I see it, but also if like you're like a big music fan, like I mean, I would like to go and experience new music too, but I don't know if I would pay $600 though.
Right.
But it is a weekend.
Yeah, no, 100%. My only justification for that, off of your point, is think about like how much you spend for one concert, right? Some concerts can be upwards of $600 by themselves, right? So if you're at a weekend where you're listening to like 6, 7, 8 artists, could it be worth it? Possibly.
True. Yeah.
Wyatt, any thoughts?
I think it's a toss up. I don't think it should be worth 600. I think maybe like 300. But I don't
can see that.
But like 600, that's just really too much, really.
Right.
It has a huge hype though around it. It's in California, like all the social media influencers dress up for it. It's like it's gotten so big that they're gonna boost up their prices. Kind of take advantage of the situation. Yeah.
It's a big opportunity for a lot of people. So yeah, I totally see the share in that.
Yeah.
One thing I will say, speaking of hype, the thing about a festival, we could literally go on 7th Avenue and set up a festival for $20, and people would flock there. You know why? Because because we actually do care about the consumer in that case. We're not overcharging them. That's it. That's all it is.
True. So I think the general consensus is pay for your rent first, but if you can afford to, cash out those few $100s, maybe it might be worth it, maybe not.
Right.
Up to you. So, the general consensus I'm getting is that, price is an issue for festivals. So, not to worry with our number one festival because you can actually view it for free. So, the number one American festival for me personally is Mardi Gras. And I feel like the words festival and Mardi Gras kind of go together. It makes sense. So it'd be criminal not to talk about it.
Yeah.
It's one of the loudest and biggest, most colorful festivals in the world. So Mardi Gras, or Fat Tuesday, is the final day of celebration before the Christian Lent season. It's hosted in New Orleans, Louisiana, February 17th, 2026. So it's annual, but that's when it's coming up.
Right.
And it's a one-day festival, so preparation's real key to making sure you get the most out of your experience. The parades themselves are free, so you can go to them regardless, but the official website for Mardi Gras 2026 calls it the greatest show on earth and gives a lot of tips for, dining, different hotel reservations.
Right.
You can rent a balcony to see the parades from a higher, standpoint. There's tons of things that you can do to get more out of your experience.
Right.
Some popular traditions include collecting bead necklaces. There is purple for justice, green for faith, and gold for power. Elaborate masks and costumes, and then listening to music and seeing fantastical floats. So if you find yourself in New Orleans in February, Mardi Gras is a stop that I feel like you just kind of have to make. I mean, you can't avoid it, right?
Yeah. It's nice that
So-
it's free too.
Right, yeah.
I feel like it's nice that it's free because anyone could go and enjoy it.
Right, I totally agree. Like what thing that comes to mind is like the Macy's Thanksgiving Parade,
Yeah,
right, that everyone
exactly.
goes to. Big events like that, you just kind of have to because people are going to find a way to be there, right?
Right,
So
exactly.
I totally get you. I think it makes sense. So to wrap up our segment, I'd love to ask my fellow hosts, what American festival are you most looking forward to or most would like to visit in the near future?
Well, none of them. I mean, where are you going to go? Where are you
Logan
going to
is
go?
not a festival guy. We've established this. If you had to go to one, if you had to pick one, what are you most likely to go to?
My house.
Fair enough, fair enough. Dominique, any thoughts?
I would love to go to Sundance. I'm a filmmaker myself, so I think just being in that atmosphere would be so refreshing, being around other creators. I've heard of it before, and that would be a dream to go visit.
I agree. That's one for me too. Wyatt, any thoughts?
For me, it would be the Lollapalooza. I think I'm saying that
Oh,
right.
okay.
What's
Tell us
that?
about
in
that.
it's in Chicago. It's a festival. It's a film festival where you see artists like Tyler the Creator, Luke Combs, Olivia Rodrigo, Sabrina Carpenter, A$AP Rocky.
Cool.
Wow.
So that's one that I would like to go to because those are some of my favorite artists. So
That's
awesome.
fantastic. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, me either.
Thank you for telling us. I'll have to put that on the list. And I was going to bring up, I know people have talked about it before, the Strawberry Festival. That's local to
Yes.
here, isn't it?
Yes, in
yes,
Plant
that is
City.
local in Plant City.
Yeah.
Got you.
Grew up going there. I grew up in Plant City, so that was like kind of like a staple every year.
I've heard good things. I'll
Yeah.
have to go and check it out and give the review at a later date. But
Yeah.
wonderful. Thank you for your thoughts, guys.
Yeah.
When we come back after the short music break, we're going to get to our wrap up. So stay tuned and we'll see you after the break. Welcome back, passengers. We are back with Around the Globe, our first episode. We're getting into our final wrap-up. So before we touch down in America, let's go over this week's tourist essentials. These are some thoughts that the co-hosts and I have about, America, whatever week, whatever country we're talking about, kind of our top tips for traveling and for just the country itself, a little review of it. So, my first question for everyone: what is your favorite American travel destination?
I'd say favorite travel destination. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really a traveler. However, I did go to around the country once,
Mm-hmm.
and I gotta say, Slide Rock is good. It's basically a place where there's natural landmarks, and those natural landmarks allow you to slide down the rocks. It's kind of like a water slide.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
That's cool.
San Francisco 10 years ago was good, but not recently. They haven't really been up to speed, should I say. You also have, New York would be good if they're also up to speed. But around here, let's just think local.
Mm-hmm.
For local stuff, well, we should say probably Miami, I heard, is good, if you're 21 or over. Tampa's good. Jacksonville's also good. I'm not sure about Orlando. They might be. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good places in the country to go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a lot
I
of
agree.
beautiful areas. I would say local too. The east coast of Florida is really beautiful, beach wise.
Oh, yeah.
If you like beaches, I would suggest Florida all the time. Florida has beautiful beaches. Personally, I like Vero Beach. It's on the east coast. Has a pretty big waves compared to
Ooh.
like on the west coast. They're not too big. So I know if you like surfing, that coast is really good for that.
Fantastic. Are you a surfer yourself?
I like to think I am, but I definitely can't stay on the board for too long.
I have to agree. I'd love to know how to surf.
Right? It looks so majestic.
Yeah, so beaches on the east side of Florida, I'll have to go
Yeah.
check out. Wyatt, what are your thoughts?
So my favorite travel destination that I would like to go is the Conjuring House in Rhode Island. It's based off of a movie, The Conjuring. They've made like movies there that has a lot of lore to it with previous hauntings, and I would like to spend a night there and do a paranormal
Oh
investigation.
my god, that's
Very spooky.
scary.
And
Yeah.
a horror
Oh my
guy.
gosh.
Yeah.
What?
A horror guy, like.
Yeah. No, I
Yes.
would just be a loner, just do it by myself. Yeah.
Really? You're not even scared?
No,
Wow. Okay.
I've had previous paranormal experience investigating, so
Oh, I
Wow.
see. A
And
resident
Yeah.
take
expert.
many videos because you got a lot of videos of people debunking them. Make a video where if you see a ghost, let's just say you do, just make sure people can't debunk it. That's all.
That's insane.
yeah.
That's super cool.
Rhode Island, I heard it's pretty too. Aside from
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
the
Besides the house, Rhode Island is it's a beautiful it's beautiful. It's pretty small too, so
Yeah.
it's not overwhelming.
Exactly.
People do forget about it. They forget it's a state, so that's another. Like if you're looking for a place that's not really that busy, that has like cool things, I would
Yeah.
recommend Rhode Island.
Yeah, I'm gonna add it to the list.
Yeah, definitely add it to the list. Me personally, there's a museum, I believe, in Washington, D.C. There's a Museum of English Language I would love to go to. I think that might be
Interesting.
on my list.
Yeah.
Because I'm an English literature nerd. But
Really? That's super cool.
yeah, I think that would be really cool. There's a lot of national parks everywhere. I know
Right.
there's some very beautiful sites. What comes to mind? If any of you have seen Twilight, there's the like a replication of the town of Forks in Washington that
Ooh.
I've heard is a fun time if you're interested in that. So
Wow, that's super cool.
loads of different places. So good thoughts. Second question for you: what are some tips that you would give to someone who's trying to visit America in the future? Any traveling, cultural, anything?
I would suggest a lot of sunscreen. Well, if you come to Florida specifically, I know it gets really hot here, especially if we go to the beach. But also, like, maybe the attitude of Americans, I think we're very straightforward compared to maybe other countries. So that's something to, keep in mind.
Yeah, definitely. Any
Then-
thoughts?
And then I would some tips that I would be prepared for traffic, because traffic is pretty horrible in like big cities, at least.
That's true.
Like Tampa or New York, Seattle, like all of those. It's traffic's pretty busy. I'd also be prepared to like just try new foods, because there's a lot of interesting
That's a good one.
foods here, drinks. So don't be afraid to try all the exotic food and drinks that we have here.
Very true. Very true.
People just don't know how to drive. I mean, we're gonna.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean,
Yeah.
Florida definitely. The driving is tough. I'd be prepared to be prepared for things to be far away, right? I think
Exactly.
if you live in like Europe especially, things are a lot closer together, and obviously, when you tell someone from Europe like, "Oh yeah, I have to drive like 8 or 9 hours to be in a different state," that's kind of a crazy thing to wrap your head around. So,
Yeah.
definitely something to be aware of. Logan, any thoughts, any tips?
Okay. I could give some driving tips, but that'd be too simple. One thing I will say, when you're coming to Tampa specifically, the biggest problem right now is not people knowing how to drive. It's not people not knowing what they're doing. It's not people distracted by their child, other things. It's the phone. It's people on their phones at red lights, green lights, everywhere. The phone is a bigger threat than people knowing how to drive.
Yeah,
That's
and
true.
there is options. You could take trains. Like the Bright
Yeah.
Line is an option from Orlando all the way to Miami. So if you are afraid to drive.
Oh, for sure.
True, yeah. They have trolleys around here,
Exactly.
buses.
Downtown Tampa, yeah. So there's options if you are afraid to drive.
Yeah, take advantage of public transport when you can,
Yes,
definitely.
100%.
I agree.
Uber.
Yeah, good. Yeah,
Yeah,
Uber
Uber.
too. Yeah, those are good. Good thoughts. Love it. Okay, final question for you. And I'm glad Wyatt brought up food. Are there any American exclusive restaurants or just like places you like to go to in America that you'd recommend to any of our passengers today?
Well, there's one. It's a little Northdale-ish, Carrollwood. It's called Ahi Asian Bistro. I'm friends with the people there. They're really good. I'm actually
Awesome.
also doing a video project there soon.
Cool.
Interesting. We'll have to stay tuned for that.
I would suggest Tacos My Friend in Winter Haven. It's probably a drive,
Ooh.
but it's super good. They have the best taco salad bowls where it's like the bowl is made out of fried tortilla.
Wow.
And like it's like a taco, but inside, oh my god, it's the best thing. I really, really recommend it.
That sounds delicious.
Yes.
Tacos, my friend, you said.
Yes.
Yes, let me write that
Yeah.
down.
For me, I like Applebee's or Cheesecake Factory.
Oh,
Those are
Mm.
great American restaurants that if you're visiting America, you should definitely go to, because they have food of all
True.
Yeah,
different
that's
kinds of
true.
food, from seafood to meat, tacos.
I
like
guess tacos aren't really American, but
Well,
like
no,
Yeah.
I mean, if they're here,
yeah.
it's,
But no, yeah, Cheesecake Factory, for
Yeah.
example, is great.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
I have to ask, do you guys like cheesecake? Are you
I
fans
do.
of cheesecake?
I'm a big fan of, especially New York style cheesecake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm
like
with you.
cheesecake. It's
Yeah.
really good.
I like cheesecake. I just prefer ice cream.
That's completely fair. And there are a lot of good ice cream places around in America too, I feel like. I think
Definitely.
depending on like where you go in America, you can always find like smaller, hometown kind of restaurants that are unique to that place. So I don't know if I could
Yeah.
give like a general. I mean, I know we talked about tacos before. I really like Olive Garden, and I know that's like not real Italian food,
Right.
but I think you just kind of have to go.
Yes, I
Yeah.
agree.
Agreed.
It was a staple of my childhood, and those breadsticks are to die for. So
Yeah.
definitely have to recommend that. Okay, wonderful. Thank you guys for your comments today.
Yeah.
So that's all the time we have for today. But as you exit the plane, make sure to collect all your belongings and new travel tips. And we hope our review of America through its film, sports, and folklore and festivals will make your next trip even more memorable. Next week, we'll be talking about Mexico, and Dominique will be our host
Yes.
for the week. So
Super excited for that one.
come back at the same time next week to hear about that. And, from all of us at Hawk Radio Airlines, thank you for flying with us, and safe travels. We'll see you next week.